What's up, guys? It's January 15th, and today I'm back in the truck. I took the weekend off, came back, and fully recharged, ready to roll, ready to start making some money. Want to give a quick shout out to a couple of people who found the hidden question in the last vlog. Shout out to Jerkat, also to Bobby Rodriguez, and also to Greg Huntley. Guys, thanks for spotting the hidden question. If you don't know by now, every once in a while I'll put in a hidden question within the vlog, within the video somewhere. Might be a fraction of a second, and if you find it and you answer it, I'll give you a shout out in the following video. Now, also while I'm here, I kind of wanted to point out what some people do out here is if you got a pneumatic trailer, you have to have a blower on your truck, and you have to hook up a hose from your trailer to the blower, which is usually called the hot hose. And if you can see it in the background, this driver here that's parked next to me has his hooked up to the blower. Now, we're in the truck stop. He's not unloading anything. He or she is just leaving it hooked up. Either they did it accidentally or they're just doing it on purpose because they don't want to do something extra. But as you can see, there's a pole right there in the middle, and the hose is wrapped behind it. And if you can see right there, you can see where that hose has been making contact to that pole while he's making either a hard left, sharp left, any type of left turn, is rubbing against that pole. Now, he's lucky now it's not ruptured, but eventually it's going to happen. It's going to bust on you while you're offloading or not. You know, it's not going to be convenient. So guys, if you're out here, go ahead and disconnect your hot hose and store it. Like for this trailer, that pole in the middle has a hook on top. If you can see very top, all you have to do is disconnect it, go put it on the hook, and either somehow run the other end, the female end of the hose onto a pipe. And I think there is one on this. It's on the fender right there, so that would slide down. And actually, even the truck next to that one is also doing the same thing. But with him, he has a hook, a bungee cord hooked up to the hose to keep it from rubbing. But the thing is, if that bungee cord breaks or comes off, then it's going to be either going to hit something or rub on something, or it's going to break somehow or another. So just go ahead and take the extra couple of seconds to disconnect it from your blower and store it. So that's one last headache you're going to want when you're out in the field offloading, because now you got to ask somebody to either borrow their hose or help you offload it in some way. And guess what? Everybody is pretty much wanting to go get their next load. They don't want to, help you out. So go ahead and just disconnect it. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and start rolling. I do have a load now. I'm here next to, I'm at the Pilot in Midland. I'm gonna start driving to La Mesa, Texas, to pick up a load and take that load probably about, I think, 60 miles from where it's from the shipper. And I believe that's right around 400. I'm not sure the rate for that load. So hopefully we can get a couple of those today, but who knows? I'll go wherever they send me. So that's it for now. Talk to you guys later. Let's get out of here. Before I leave, I wanted to try something new. So I'm gonna answer some questions that I get in my comment section below. So I'm gonna put them on the screen. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your username. I'm gonna try to do my best. But first question comes from Ampielico1. His or her question is, does experience from Europe count? I have over 8 years experience on tractor trailer in Europe and only Class B experience in US, and 2 years on pressure truck in, I'm assuming, California. Is there any jobs in the Houston area? Okay, for the first part of the question, does Europe experience count? I'm gonna say it's gonna depend on the recruiter and the company, whether they're gonna go out of their way to verify that experience. So I'm gonna lean towards no, but if it's a good recruiter, a good company that they're willing to go the extra mile to verify that, then maybe you might have a shot. But that's if you can find a good company who's willing to go that extra mile to find out whether your experience is verifiable. So they're going to have to verify that experience. So I'm going to lean towards no, but it's going to depend on the company whether they're going to be able to go ahead and want to do that. And as far as your experience here, it's been typically Class B. Yeah, you're going to have. I mean, Class B doesn't count towards anything. So, and also they might want to have you. They want to have recent experience. So I don't know how long you've been out. How long that Class A experience was. If it was more than 5 years ago, you're probably gonna have to start from scratch again. If it's some as low as 3 years, they want to have within the past 3 years. But yeah, it's gonna depend on the company and what their requirements are, and how desperate they are in need of drivers. So if they're that desperate and they're willing to go that extra mile to verify that Class A experience, you might have a shot, but it's going to be very difficult to find a company that's willing to do that. So as far as jobs in the Houston area, yeah, there's a lot of work in Houston, but by what your U.S. experience is, it's probably going to have to be Class B experience. I don't see why not. You can probably come out here and maybe haul fuel. There are some jobs where, like for instance, a company called Fuel Co. or Pilot, they have these shorter trucks, but you're going to need a tanker and hazmat to do those jobs, that go out to the well site and basically they fuel up all the equipment, because they got trucks running, pumps running, generators running. They got lights that run off of generators. So they pretty much have that straight truck coming in constantly every day to go fuel up all the equipment and top them off. So that's an option. So you can come out here and get that. But as far as Class A, you most likely gonna have to start again and get Class A experience again before you can get a job. But if you're lucky, maybe you can find that company that's willing to go and go that extra mile to verify that Class A experience in Europe. The next question: if I have 1 year of over-the-road experience, can I do oil field? I have a tanker and hazmat, and that was asked by Rolando Solis. If you have 1 year of OTR experience and it's all Class A experience, yeah, you have a shot to come out here and work for a company. You just have to weed out through all the ads to find the company that's willing to hire with 1 year experience. Two that come to mind, of course, is 1845 Oilfield Services. They only require 1 year of Class A experience, and pneumatics experience is not required, but preferred. You can follow a driver for about 5 loads until you get the basics of it. And what's another company? Stevens Transport. They require a minimum of 6 months, so you can haul sand for them or water. That's another company. But other than that, that's the only two that come to mind for now. But you're going to have to go through ads. I would say Indeed.com. What other? Craigslist. And who else? What else? Oh, Facebook. Facebook is another place you can go to find jobs or more information. So, yeah, you just have to search those. I usually download the Indeed.com, type in a search. I usually save it, and that way it's constantly searching for that search weekly or daily, and you'll get an email of saying, hey, these are the new ads that pop up under the previous search that you saved. So I would say go that route as well. But yeah, you can. If you got 1 year of Class A experience, yeah, you can find a job out here. And it just doesn't have to be out here. Besides West Texas, East Texas, Pennsylvania, North Dakota, all these other states that have a lot of oil work going around. West Texas is just not the only place where the work is. There's other places to go to. So yeah, those are the 2 questions I wanted to get to today. Try that out, and let's get out of here and get going and making some money. Talk to y'all guys later. Bye. All right, guys, we made it to the well. It's a little after 5:30. When I got here, there was only 2 drivers ahead of me. One was actually in the unload zone, and the other one was waiting in front of me. So finally, it's already my turn to go in. We're delivering 100 mesh, a little over 43,000 pounds. When we got to the shipper, was there 3 trucks ahead of me, but it took them over an hour before they finally got to me to get loaded. This well here, you have to go loop around. Usually the wells is basically you just go in one direction. You'll have enough room to make a U-turn to set up where exactly you need to be to unload. And here they have you actually go all the way around.
Have you been here today?
Today, no.
No? Have you been here before at all?
Yes. Yes.
So you know you're supposed to just go that way?
Go that way, loop around. Yeah, work. So yeah, like I was saying, here you have to actually loop around. But normally, most well sites that I've been to, is just you go in one side, make a U-turn, get ready to get unloaded, sit there until you get an empty box, make sure all your paperwork is signed off on, and then you can leave the well site. And then after that, just park it somewhere to where you can upload the paperwork, the signed paperwork, so that way they can assign you another load, or let you know what the situation is, whether you have to go stage somewhere or hopefully get another load. Speed limit on the well sites are 5 miles an hour. When you're doing sandbox, it's not required for you to have a respirator. Just the rest of the PPE is required. So you need your hard hat, safety glasses. Earpieces are not required as well. You will still need your FRCs, but they will require you to have a high visible vest on. Still need your H2S monitor. And also boots as well. Alright, so we're approaching the unload zone right here on the left hand side. The boxes that you see right here in front of me are usually the empty ones, and the ones on the opposite side is the full boxes. And further to the left, which is out of the side of the camera, is the cradle, exactly where they put the loaded boxes on top of, and from there that's where they unload the boxes at. Make sure I'm lined up to the area where the forklift can get to it, and go ahead and finish putting on my PPE, go unlock everything, and get ready for them to offload it.